Coming up to the finish line in the Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge 2022, we are with Team Emotive. Let's take a look at the lads now coming in. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Look at them go.
Oh,
3
guys,
up.
200 meters.
Jason there steering the boat in. They look so cool.
Friends and family on the board. Come on, guys.
Cool as cucumbers.
Remember to follow that line.
Thank you guys for watching. I'm Charlotte, your live reporter. This is Team Emotive coming into Antigua in the Caribbean after 3,000 miles of ocean rowing all the way from the Canaries, the Spanish islands there on the northwest coast of Africa. They have crossed the Atlantic. Coming in, the 23rd boat to arrive in this year's race. You are watching live on Facebook and on YouTube. These guys are all from the UK. They're very close to the finish line. That's it! The flare has gone on the fort behind.
Well done, guys!
Oh, they were so focused when we went out to see them. Oh, Team Emotive.
Well done, guys!
Their strapline is "It's not weak to speak," and that's encouraging men to seek help when they need it. On board, we've got Gareth Morrell, he's a British Army veteran. We've got Jason Watkin, Royal Navy veteran. He celebrated his 53rd birthday on board just recently, in January. We've got Chris Harvey, a British Army veteran, and we've got Phil Kite, who's a volunteer member at the Reserve Forces and Cadet Association. He also celebrated his 62nd birthday on board just recently as well. And they are rowing on a boat called Audrey. Of course, the play on words with the word oar, spelt O-A-R, but spelt the original way. The name Audrey means noble strength in Anglo-Saxon, which they say fits really nice with their campaign.
Now take your time and be ready with the flares whenever you... Just take your time, guys.
They're just looking around, taking in the beauty. But yeah, they're looking like it's a complete mirage, aren't they? Look at that. Welcome to Antigua. See some of the supporters there up on the fort in the background. Keep your messages of support coming in. 4 British military veterans with one mindset, and they came together to raise vital funds for the charity Veterans at Ease, and to show the world that you can come from a place of poor mental health, including depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, PTSD and addiction, and still do incredible things. Yes. Phil at the front of the boat there, just handed the bucket over. Phil previously rowed in the Atlantic with Team Tyne Innovation in 2018, at which time they broke the world record for a mixed 4 at 42 days and 10 hours, but that's since been taken by Force Atlantic in the 2021 race. And they were keen to have Phil on board because of his previous experience. And he didn't seem too bothered about doing it again either, interestingly. The team were wonderful to follow. They made light of the challenge by sharing their wonderful sense of humour on their social media updates, keeping their audience entertained with their jokes and jollies. And it was very morale boosting for us following their journey. So you can imagine how much these little videos boost their groundhog of ocean rowing days that they experience. So they're just getting their flares ready. They want to pop them at the same time so that they can do the celebration as we on the media boat go round and round. Yes, light those flares. You tell them, Peter. Come on, big one! Come on, By the end of the first week, they were reported as being in really good spirits. I always say the first week is the hardest because of potential seasickness and just generally missing life on land, families, etc. But these guys were in really good spirits, calling the adventure a total life reset. They had their fair share of frustrations, of course, with the ever-changing and challenging weather conditions that hampered much of the fleet.
Well done, guys. Yes, it was.
And they had some power issues at one point as well. And it put them in a tricky position with a racing yacht that showed up within 100 meters of them. But you know, like they do, they deal with it very swiftly because they really have no choice. And they called the yacht to warn them. And the yacht were obviously super friendly about it. And made sure that they avoided them and gave them a wave as they went by. So we're going to head in to Nelson's Dockyard, which is just behind us. And these guys are going to row their last few strokes so that they can get themselves safely and comfortably to land. Oh, yeah, and to have a drink. We know what you're looking forward to. How are you feeling? Thrilled, happy, very emotional. Aww. Well, we're looking forward to all the hugs that you're going to be getting when you get on land. See you in a bit, guys. So we're going to go. We'll see you shortly. Don't go anywhere. We're going to keep the live going and join us back in just a few minutes.
Beautiful entrance to the harbor. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Oh.
Inside, let's give an applause and make some noise for Team Emotive.
Hello and welcome back to the Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge 2022 race with the arrival of Team Emotive coming in to Nelson's Dockyard after a very, very emotional finish. Really lovely to see the guys. Lots of support down here in the dockyard. Friends and family. Really excited to see them. Really cool t-shirts there with the team name and the Antiguan flag.
So, what a start to a beautiful Wednesday here in Antigua. Let's pop some flares for Team Emotive! Guys, come on!
45 days at sea, non-stop rowing across the Atlantic, 3,000 miles. These guys have given it everything and made us laugh along the way. Gareth Morrell, Jason Watkin, Chris Harvey and Phil Kite.
Ladies and gentlemen, these four incredible guys just made it across the ocean 3,000 miles. Let's give them a big warm welcome, Team Emotive! Okay.
Rowing for Charity Veterans at Ease. It's a charity set up actually by crew member Gareth. Gareth, you can see there, still seated. And it aims to raise awareness of mental health for veterans and serving armed forces. It's the northeast of England's leading military mental health charity and committed to helping veterans, reservists, serving military personnel and their families deal with PTSD or post-traumatic stress disorder and other combat stress-related issues. And they will help anyone who feels the need for their support, whether they have been diagnosed with PTSD or not. The team strapline is "It's not weak to speak," as they want to encourage.
You just saw it here, and this is from the Team Emotive, made it all the way across the Atlantic Ocean, 3,000 miles. Let's give it up for Union Jack and these fellow comedians.
Phil here, Phil's second time rowing the Atlantic. Felt this feeling 4 years ago, feeling it again.
And what does the banner say? We rode the Atlantic, and indeed you did.
Yes! Their strapline, it's not weak to speak, because they want to encourage men to speak up and reach out if they need help.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday morning, I want to start to the day. So let's make some noise if we would like to see these 4 gents step on land at the dockyard. Would we like to see Team Emotive step on land? Then welcome to Antigua, guys.
Ready, guys? Phil?
Come on, Phil.
Why is this moving? Yeah, why is this moving?
It's definitely not moving.
Family, you're allowed to step forward.
They'll be a bit wobbly for a few days.
I thought, oh no, he must still be there. And the weather was coming through. I thought, oh, he hasn't come.
Oh wow, great snail.
My hat blew off.
We rescued it. We rescued it. Oh yes, we have it for you. Phil was just saying that his hat blew off as he was coming in, but we were able to scoop it up onto the media boat. These guys, in terms of wildlife, they experienced a marlin strike through their dagger board during the night, and then it smashed it off. And they said it physically moved the boat sideways about 2 feet, and they likened it to being hit by an express train, making it a little bit trickier in tough weather, because the dagger boards are a retractable centerboard that basically sticks out at the bottom of the boat vertically, helping it to stay balanced and upright. Was that Lydia? Never. He said, Lydia, never again. That's it. Twice is enough.
It's time to step onto the podium.
Send us your message, Lydia.
Get your hats on, Phil. Get your hat on, Phil. Where is it? Gather together, guys.
They celebrate with the Union Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you're seeing in front of you are 4 incredible gentlemen. All veterans. They just did their crossing 3,000 miles from La Gomera to Antigua. Team Emotive, standing with Union Jack, and they did it in a crossing time of 45 days, 1 hour and 54 minutes.
They said they wanted to arrive between 40 and 50 days. They got right in between the two.
And you might think that you see 4 crossings in front of you, but you don't. You see 5, because Phil here have crossed the Atlantic now twice. We have a certificate of achievement handed over by fellow ocean rower Kevinia here from Antigua.
Thank you.
So a big applause, guys.
Yes.
Also some gift bags handed over by Tani. representing the government of Antigua and Barbuda, the world's most beautiful destination. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for Team Emotive! Also, we have the president of Rotary Club of Antigua, Ms. Ramsey here, handing over some gifts. Gareth is a member of Rotary Club.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Ms. Ramsey in the middle.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's make some noise for Team Emotive! So guys, welcome to Antigua after 45 days. What a ride. First of all, Phil, how does it feel to stand here again at Nelson Stockyard for the second time?
Absolutely amazing. I mean, last time I set off with 3 rowers, and this time 3 non-rowers, and it was an amazing experience which we'll never forget. And I'd just like to thank Atlantic Campaigns for giving us the opportunity, me the opportunity twice to have such an amazing experience. So thank you very much.
You have done incredible well. Let us hear a little bit about the heights out there. Any heights?
Just getting here, really. These guys are an amazing team. Absolutely superb. We always pulled together, even when things went wrong. We kept our heads and just kept going. Never stopped.
I hear from the media boat that you had a little moment out there, very emotional, and you kind of looked around, and maybe it was like 45 days, what happened here? Now we're finally in Antigua. You have had, as I mentioned, 45 days out there. Has there been any talks about future challenges? Careful, families here. So maybe you can't share it all, but there are other oceans out there.
How many languages can I say no? No. None at all.
This boy, mate.
Potentially, not yet, but maybe in a few years' time. Maybe it's pair or so, I don't know yet.
Let's see, time will tell.
I'd just like to say to my wife Lydia and Charlie that never, never, never again.
You said that last time.
You said that last time as well, and I think we have it on the video film. So, any wildlife, I know you had some visitors out there coming back and back and back.
Yeah, we had a bird follow us for the whole trip. Every single morning, every single evening, turned up like clockwork. Beautiful little bird. We called her Vicky because she had a V on her back.
So, World's Toughest Row, would you guys recommend this to anyone else?
100%. 100%. The feeling that you get coming across them boys, without a doubt.
I think each time it's a different experience, and I had a great crew with Team Time and a really great crew here with Team Emotive. So yeah, recommend it to absolutely everybody.
Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it all here at Nelson Stockyard. Team Emotive, making it all the way across the Atlantic Ocean, 3,000 miles, from La Gomera to Antigua in 45 days, 1 hour and 54 minutes. Let's give it up and let's get the Wednesday started with a big, big hip hip hooray for this amazing team. So ladies and gentlemen, hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! We're doing a live interview now with Charlotte, so you can sit down here on YouTube Live, Facebook Live. After that, you will get your first meal on dry land and obviously more time with your family and loved ones.
Oh, you did that well.
Probably better to sit down.
Squeeze in together, guys, so we can get you all in. Giving Ian another big hug.
Come on, Phil. Jump in.
Where's the cushions? Yes, you're not the first team to have said that. Might have to kit the deck out with some cushions, mightn't we?
Can you stop it rocking?
No, I can't do that, I'm afraid. A couple of days on land will sort you out. How are you feeling?
It's elated. It's going to take a few days to process this, that's for sure. But I've never had a high like this. I've been on lots of expeditions all around the world, and I've been up high, but never as high as this. This is amazing.
Oh, lovely. Guys, you've got people watching from back home and they're sending in their support and thanking you for your service as veterans. Really lovely. We were just talking a little bit there about wildlife. There's something that you found in a bucket the other day. Tell me about that.
I managed to scoop up a crab 140 miles from land, Colin. Amazing thing. So I didn't know there were ocean rain crabs, but yeah, a world first, hopefully a Guinness World Record. for the first rower to catch a proper crab.
Maybe a knighthood for this film.
Yeah.
Colin the Crab, stowaway on board.
Yeah.
Lovely. And you've been, giving us lots of lovely updates on your social media and very light-hearted as well. How easy was it to stay that light-hearted while you were out there?
With the team that we've got, I think it is quite easy, because if we went through little spits and spats, it's just one of them. We just spoke through it in the bucket, out the way, just carried on as normal. And there weren't very many crosswords at all, really, over the full 45 days. We did have as we remember before, we did have a code word for TM, for too much, at the beginning, not used once.
Really?
Not used once.
Amazing.
So it was there, back up, never needed it. It just goes to show a testament to the team that we've got and the camaraderie that they've got.
And your strapline was it's not weak to speak.
Yeah.
How did you adopt that on board?
We were just totally open and honest about how we were feeling. We knew you could, on 29 foot of plastic, you can get a feel for how people are feeling, and you do know that it's time to talk, time not to talk. Let it simmer down, and then open up the dialogue again and just talk. So that's our big message: not weak to speak. So 8 years ago this year, I went to the charity Veterans at Ease and met this wonderful man next to me. He's going to go all coy now. He became my therapist, and can't be a very good therapist when you actually row across an ocean and you say yes, but yeah, he became a therapist, and he's Chris's therapist as well. And I think it's quite cool to say that two of us just crossed an ocean with the man that saved our lives. And the message out there is this road should really be a beacon for people out there that are struggling, that need help. It's not weak to ask for help. Ask for help. Look for it. The help is there, and also support your smaller charities, because the pound you give to smaller charities will go further than a pound to the larger charities. Things like Veterans at Ease were there when I needed them, and please help them. And if you don't donate to us and you're watching this, donate to your local small charity as well, please, because they need your money to help people like us to live lives and cross oceans. And who knows, you might cross your own ocean. Might not be one as big as that one, but your own little individual ocean is pretty cool.
One of the nice things about this crossing is, whilst we've been crossing, 6 other people have found Veterans at Ease and engaged in our therapy. So because of the crossing, they've engaged, and let's hope we can do the same for them, and they go on and do something as crazy as this.
Really nice. Thank you so much. And of course, family, friends and supporters, everybody back home, what else? Is there anything that you would like to say to them?
Thank you so much.
Thank you to our key sponsors, Landmark Sports Services, Reds 10 and ESS Global Defence. And that thanks goes all the way down to all our smaller sponsors. Every penny helped get here, and we've raised a phenomenal amount when the boat moves on to the next to cross in 2024. And it goes all the way down to the kids that we met in fields that give us their 10 pence change and their ice creams. It really did help, and it will help. It's already helped 6 people live a better life. What more can we say but thank you?
Can I just say hello to my rowing club, Tyne Rowing Club. Thank you, everybody there, for supporting me.
They said hello back as well. I saw that on the comments.
Rugby club, Northern, and the Last of Summer Wine team, and obviously all my friends and family, and the crew from the previous year, Team Tyne Innovation, sending me some amazing messages and encouragement and some other things as well. So really great that they were all behind us.
And buy his drinks. They're really good.
Oh yes, you make gin.
Yep, it's as a result of the row last time, I've actually set up a company called the Adventurers Drinks Company, and it's all a result of being with the Atlantic Campaigns event. So hopefully drinks inspired by modern day adventurers.
Lovely. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy your time here in Antigua, and go and give your family more hugs. Huh?
Thank you. I don't even know how to stand up.
I know. A hand if you need it.
I gave up drinking 11 years ago to stop feeling like this.
So,
there you go. Off they go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Team Emotive one more applaud as they head towards the table on this beautiful not Wednesday but Thursday.
A lovely, historic Nelson's Dockyard. Nice place to arrive, I think. Okay, so Team Emotive are here. We've got our next arrival tomorrow, the Atlantic Grappler, our first solo, coming in between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. local time tomorrow. So make sure you join us for that. Keep an eye on our social media for updates. And of course, if you haven't downloaded it and you're just joining us, this is the 23rd team in, so we've got still a few more to go. 42 teams in total, 43 teams in total. One was rescued, fight or die. Hello, if you're watching. They're safe and sound. But next up, Atlantic Grappler. So make sure you follow us, check out the YB Races app if you haven't downloaded it, and then you can watch all the little dots as they travel across the Atlantic. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.